what I want. Boy, don't get me wrong. Sure, we're having fun.
What's up, you guys? Let me jump right into this and tell y'all how I feel about this. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on how I feel about this Derrick Jaxn situation, how I feel about the whole Kirk Franklin thing, and just putting all your mess out here on YouTube and stop. Just stop all of that. I'm seeing it, and I watched the live, I watched the video, and I seen how many views they got from both of them videos. Do I feel bad? No, I don't. I don't feel bad. I don't feel disappointed in him or none of that. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Because he's human. It has nothing to do with I'm upset because he cheated on his wife, because he's human. Period. Have I been cheated on? Yes. Have I ever cheated on anybody? No. Because if I don't want to be with you, I'm going to leave you. If I'm not happy and it's not going to work out, I'm going to leave you before I ever start talking to anybody else, because that's just me. That's who I am. Period, point blank. If we can't figure it out, I'm leaving. If I get to the point that I have to have a relationship with anybody else, male or female, telling my intimate business, talking about my intimate relationship, and getting in an emotional or physical kind of relationship with you, by the time you do that, you already done cheated. So if I can't be honest with my mate and talk to him about how I'm feeling, I don't need to be with him. It's time to move on if we can't figure something out. So the whole thing with them, a lot is so many people. And like he said, he was humble in the beginning, but because that fame started coming in, you knew them women was going to come in. And then you have a man, he's an attractive black man. He's an attractive brother. So you get that, and then you get women that saying, okay, he's saying he'll never cheat. He's saying he's faithful. He's saying this. He's telling women what not to do and how they need to act and how men need to start treating women. All of that stuff. He was boasting women egos. He was stroking their egos and stuff. And then you're going to get them females that's going to be like, I'm finna try it. I'm finna try him and see how faithful he really is. I'm finna try and see if I'm going to be the one that can break him. Because I bet you he's not that faithful. I bet you he's not like this. Because it's a chase. It's a chase. We are humans. So it's always a chase. I don't care one way or another. It's a chase. You want something, you go get it. You see a pair of shoes in the store, and if you really want them shoes, you go get them shoes. Whatever it may be. And so it was a chase for them females. And I don't know how it happened. It doesn't matter to me how it happened because he's not my husband. I pray that they can work out and have a good, successful marriage for their family. But it's not for me to say because they don't personally know me and I don't personally know them. But I wish everybody well. But it's like everybody got to stop putting their faith in humans. You have to start thinking for yourself. And it's like, because I watch Michael Todd, Pastor Michael. But it's like still with that, I don't put him on a pedestal. I would never put him on a pedestal higher than God or my soon-to-be husband. You know what I mean? Because we all can make mistakes. We all fall short. And it's like I will listen to the word, but I have to study the word and know it for myself. Yes, you can give me insight on certain things, but that's why when I watch certain people and they talk about the Bible or they talk about their faith, I always have my Bible there because we're all human. Every last one of us are human. So it's like, what you can't sit here and put anybody on a pedestal or sit here and idolize anybody and say what they doing is gold and that's it. And then it's like you be like, oh my God, he's this, this, and this. And so I want a man like this. I want to go out and get me a man like this. And you got a good man at home. So it's like, what's wrong with your dude that's at home? You want to sit here and be like, oh, I want to get me a chocolate man that's buff and fit and this and this and this. But it's like you passing up a whole, you passing up a blessing. You passing up a whole blessing looking for this kind of man that it may not be right for you and that's going to dog you out and still cheat on you when you have a man right here that may not fit with your perception or of a sexy man or the next world perception of a sexy man and this and that. But you passing up that blessing looking for this. Or you talking about I want a man with 6 figures, 7 figures, this and that and that, and you not bringing that. So it's like, y'all got, man, I'm saying we just as a human race gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop. And then just like they're talking about the whole Kirk Franklin thing, that they disappointed in how he is and they don't want to listen to his music no more because they heard how he cussed his son out. So because he's a spiritual man, he can't cuss. When the last time any of you guys cussed? And I'm pretty sure y'all believe in God and y'all higher power. Y'all go to church, y'all praise God, but y'all have cussed at one certain point of period. Y'all have gotten mad at y'all boyfriends, girlfriends. Y'all done got mad at y'all children, y'all nieces and y'all nephews, y'all grandkids, and y'all have cussed them out. So what makes him any different? Like, stop doing that. Stop idolizing these people and putting them on a pedestal. And then when you get upset with them because they didn't live up to your standard of what they put out on social media, you disappointed all of a sudden. That's why I say all the time, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. And nothing about Alisha is perfect. I am so flawed and I am imperfect. And I'm okay with being flawed and imperfect because I'm human. And I never try to act like I'm not. I cuss my kids out when they do something disrespectful. I go in their behind when they do something that I know that that's not how I raised them. And if their feelings get hurt, it's okay because it's only temporary because I'm raising you the way that I was raised. You know, and it's like, I know what my grandmother taught me. I know what my mama taught me. I know that my grandmother taught me what you need to do to get and keep a good man. Not a pitiful man, not a poor excuse of a man, but when you give what you give to a good man. And you don't give that to everybody because of those soul ties. So it's like, I know that because I knew she was married to my grandfather for years and years and years. Did they have problems and issues? Yes, they did. But I know they was married longer than my mom was married. So yes, I'm going to listen to my grandmother. I'm going to take that advice from her. I'm going to take that advice from my mom because she made those mistakes with my dad and my stepdad. You know what I'm saying? So I can learn from them. And I know that me and Jordan is not married yet, but he and I already have those kind of discussions. We know what we want because of the way that he was brought up by his mother and his dad and his grandfather and the way that I was brought up by mine. So we go into this not blindfolded, not thinking that we won't have issues, not thinking that we won't have problems because we know we will. We know that stuff gonna come. But for us, we always put and keep God first and in the middle and surrounding us. We don't go tell our business to family and friends. When he and I have a disagreement, it's between me, him, and God. That's who it stay between. It doesn't go to my mama, his mama, you know, my brother, his sister, a brother. It doesn't, we don't do that. You know, I do talk to my friend Cecilia about stuff, but the things that I talk to her about is what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with. And she's such of a sister and a spiritual guide that she tells me when I'm wrong. She don't sit there and okay and amen everything. If I'm wrong, she gonna tell me, girl, you wrong. Sit your behind down somewhere and stop it. You know, you need to think about this. You need to think about this. And then she's so much of a sister that she calls Jordan and she'll talk to him. And she'll tell us both when we wrong. She'll say both when we need to work this out or do this different because she's been there. She's older than we are. She's been married. She's been there. Those are the kind of people I want around me. That's going to tell me when I'm wrong. That's not going to sit here and pacify and tell me everything is okay. You know, and it's like, that's what we need more of. And stop putting people on these pedestals. Stop putting YouTubers on pedestals. And stop telling your business on YouTube. That's why I say, I know a lot of the times you guys be asking me why me and Jordan don't do certain kind of videos. And if I do it, I'll get more views on my channel. But that's why I don't do a whole lot of lives. Because people want to dig into your business because people are they're naturally nosy. Humans are naturally nosy. They're inquisitive. They want to know. It's like they say, we want the tea. So it's like if you do a live, they're going to ask certain questions. And we're okay with Q&As. But like we say, be mindful of what you ask because we're going to be mindful of what we answer. And how we met and stuff like that is cool. But finances, no. We're not going to tell. And y'all never going to know our sexual business. Y'all never going to know none of that because I hate it. Bothers me, y'all. And I'm not coming for nobody in particular on YouTube because everybody is teachers on. But y'all will never see me and him come on here and do no kind of video talking about our sexual, intimate, anything. Because my beliefs is, and his beliefs is, that's for the bedroom. That's between he and I and God. That's it. Those are only three who need to know. Because when you start letting other people know that kind of stuff, they're going to want to test it. They're going to want to test and see if that theory is true. Y'all know that old saying. Y'all know it. It's like that brother code and that sister code. You don't date, for the sisters, you don't date the exes and so on and so on. For men, you don't go after my ex and stuff. It's a brother and a sister code. And I think that code should be implied on YouTube as well. Stop talking about your sexual business. Stop telling people how good your man is and how good he smell and how good he look in this color, that color, this and that. Because them females gonna want to try it. They're gonna want to see. If you stand up there talking about, oh, my man tastes good when he put this kind of lotion on, or my man smell good, he gonna want to smell him. Even if that man ain't your type, they're gonna be intrigued because of a thing called lust. Because we are human. And we do have sexual lust and stuff about us. You know, we have sexual feelings. And so you're going to kind of be like, okay, I want to see. And then especially if that man be like, look, I love her. This is my woman. This is my soon-to-be wife. It ain't no cheating and stuff here. It ain't no this and that. They're going to be like, okay, I'm going to see. But it's like, y'all only going to know what I want y'all to know about me and Jordan. Period. Because my relationship is not up for debate. My relationship is not for YouTube. Our marriage is not up for debate or not up for YouTube, because stuff like that is sacred, just like my children. I talk to you guys about certain things. I give y'all a little bit into my life, but all of that stuff, it's not for social media. And more people need to start doing that. But I think because reality TV is so broad and everybody want to, like, it's kind of like everybody want to get a piece of it. I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say, but I'm not even going to say things need to change, because it's going to be what it's going to be. People going to make their choices. People going to make their decision. And I know this video may not change nothing, but it's like, stop putting people on these pedestals. And I don't care if they influencers, how you met them, if they pastors, all of that, because they're all human. And it's like, because ministers are human, pastors are human, YouTubers, influencers, actors, actresses, rappers, anybody, we're human. If we're in this world and we're walking around and we're human, we can make mistakes. So it's like, stop that. And if you get disappointed in them, you have all these high dreams and hopes and this and that for them, and they let you down, and you don't know these people. I can see if this is your mom or these is your children, so you disappointed, or if it's your husband or your wife, so you disappointed and stuff. But it's like, y'all don't even know these people other than the Derrick Jaxn that I seen on Instagram and a few YouTube videos. I don't know this man. I don't know how he is when he turns his camera off. Same with Kirk Franklin. I can sing all his songs and see him in concert, but I don't know that man when he go backstage and when that mic is off. And anybody else. Just like with YouTubers. I can watch you guys, but once the camera off, who knows how y'all life is? And it's not for me to know. So it's like, I'm not finna put nobody on no pedestal, period. You know, you not. And it's like, you find people, because I came in contact with a lot of people on YouTube. Some of them, I had to learn the truth about them. Some of them was just there to use me. And I say that all the time. I have taken a few people from YouTube that I know after this YouTube thing is over and I'm no longer posting or whatever, I still will be in contact with them because of the relationship that we have. But the relationship that I have with them is one that our family have with them together. And it's not about YouTube. We don't get on here and talk about YouTube and stuff like that. We relate in life. But other than that, this YouTube thing is a computer. It's a screen. You only see a few minutes of a person's life. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, please, y'all, don't ever put me into this category that I'm this and that, because I'm just Alisha. I am imperfectly flawed. I've made mistakes. I make mistakes. I fuss at my kids. I get aggravated. I don't want to cook sometimes. It's days that I get so aggravated when I walk in the kitchen and it's messed up and I go completely off. Because I'm not perfect. My kids not. My mama not. And my mama tell y'all that. People be like, oh, Mama Margaret's so sweet and she's so nice. Yes, she is. My mama is a wonderful person. But like she said, she's made mistakes and she's flawed and she'll cuss you out in a minute too. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind and subtle voice is not always like that. Make her mad. Make her mad. You know? So it's like people just look, y'all. Oh, the juicier it is, or the hot the tea is, or the more you bring with the tea, the more views you get. But the more drama you getting too. Because like I said again, did y'all see how many views them 2 videos got? So yeah, he got paid off them 2 videos, but at the cost of what? You know, that money that he got from them 2 videos, a 7-minute and a 30-minute video, they made a bunch of money off that, but at what cost? He lost his wife at one time. He lost his children at one time. But they back together. They back together and making money, and people disappointed in this man. Kirk Franklin still making money. You know, and then, like, what's his name? King Schuler, I think that's his name, was saying, and when Deontay sent me that, I laughed. Like, he was saying just how people were so upset with Steve Harvey and all of that stuff. But it's like, man, y'all want to sit here and, like they say, act like a woman and think like a man. No, you a woman. Act like a woman and think like a woman. You don't supposed to think like a man. We don't supposed to think like a man. And men don't supposed to think like women. We should not be able to understand that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't. I don't want to think like a man. I want to think like the woman that I am. Because if I'm thinking like a man and I'm married to a man, it's like he's marrying a man. No, my husband will be marrying me, a woman. And I think like a woman and I represent myself like a woman. I don't want my man to think like a woman. I want my man to think like a man because I want my man to be a man. You know, so it's like I get the concept of that, but it don't work for everybody. And it apparently didn't work for Steve Harvey then because of what he went through. He made money off that book. And Derrick Jaxn them, they gonna make a book about what he learned through his cheating. When he cheated, what happened, what he learned. Because now God is in everything. And I said that in that last video. And if y'all think I'm lying, go back and watch it. I said, you will never hear a person talk about God until stuff happened. And then God is in every other word. And it is. It was a 7-minute long video, and as many times, and I'm not saying his wife never said it before, because I seen one picture of his wife prior to that video. Like I said, I'm not gonna say that his wife never talked about God or he didn't. So I don't know this woman from the Man on the Moon, so I don't know how often she did, but I know in a 7-minute video they talked about God a whole lot, because they had to, and like she said, they had to get to the point and realize that God had to be her first, not her husband. And you should have knew that from the beginning. Like, people should know that from the beginning. God has to come first, not your husband, not your mama, not your kids. And or whoever God you serve, whatever the God is you serve, your higher power that you serve. I want to be clear on that. Because everybody might not believe. I do. That's my beliefs. That's not everybody else's. But whoever you serve in your higher power has to be the first. It can't be your husband or your wife or your mama or your daddy or your kids. It can't, because we're human and we will always let you down. We will always fail. We will always make mistakes. So like, man, like I said, people don't call on the Lord until they need him. And you should call on him way before you need him. Before you get ready to drop your drawers with them people. And I'm being honest, y'all. I'm serious. Like, they be talking about temptation is out there. Just like temptation is out there for men, temptation is out there for women. And I tell Jordan, I can see a man every day because I have my eyes. They're human. I see him on social media. I see him on YouTube. I see him going to the store. But I have eyes for mine. My sexual desires are for my man. My intimate desires are for my man. You know, any feelings that I have are for him. Even though I can see a guy out of my natural eye, I can see a female out of my natural eye, I don't lust after them. Because all of that stuff was in my past, and it was years ago when I was younger. I am a grown woman. Yes, I can see someone. Like my mama say, God gave you eyes to see. But lust is a whole nother temptation. I don't lust after anybody but mine, because I know every single value that this man has. And it's not for the world to know. It's that God showed me, he showed me. You know, God showed me, Jordan showed me, and I show him. So it's like, that's our thing. So it's like all the desires and everything of my heart and everything that I want, I have in this man. So why would I go get it from somebody else on the street? Or why would I go get it because somebody slid into my DMs? Or why would I get it? Because somebody come on my comment section and say something. You know, like, no, I don't care if somebody walk up to my car door. And I tell Jordan that all the time. I be like, babe, I don't care how much money a person have, how he look, none of that. What line he come with, I do not care. None of that is worth what I have, period. Because all you seeing is the color. That's Deontay. I bet you he calling to talk about it. Because all you seeing is the statue of this man or the statue of this woman. How he look, how she look, how they smell. Oh, they driving a nice car. Oh, they have a nice house. Or they make such and such a money. But this person can be a whole killer, can be a narcissist, can beat you down, can drag you through the mud, can have 50 other different women. You don't know all of that other stuff. You don't know what comes with them. But you know the person you got. And none of us, like I said, none of us are perfect. So, but you know what you have and you know why you love them. So why would you go out and do that stuff? And if you don't love the person, you would let them go and let them find the person that they meant to be with. But all that other bull crap, stop putting people on pedestals. Stop telling your business on YouTube. Stop telling people what you got. And you know what I'm saying? Stop doing that. Stop it. Because these people are out here trying to come for what y'all have. They want what y'all have because y'all saying how good it is. Y'all tempting these people and y'all daring these people to come after y'all man or y'all woman. And like I said, humans, the flesh can be weak if you do not have that mindset to think for yourself. If you do not have that mindset to know what I have is worth it and nobody is coming between it. And if you don't have that and you don't keep God first and throughout it, your relationship, your family dynamics, your marriage, whatever it is, it's going to fail. It's going to fail. You're going to lose it. You're going to lose it to the first person that come in and that tempts you. You're going to lose it to the first one. And even if your mate don't leave you and y'all work it out, think about what's going to cost for that other family. Think about if that other person was married, or think about if that other person had a girlfriend, or think about if that other person had a boyfriend, kids. What if that other person had a disease that you can't come back from? You know, so it's like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all just gotta think. Y'all just gotta stop. Just stop. You know, I just wanted to come on real quick and do that. I had to go run to the dollar store right quick, and I just wanted to just put this little quick video up, but or just put this little video up. So I love you guys. Y'all stay in y'all peace. Stay prayed up. Stay safe. And just think about what y'all posting. Even if y'all not a YouTuber, if y'all on Instagram, Facebook, Snap, TikTok, Twitter, think about what y'all posting before y'all post that stuff. Like, man. And like I said, stop putting your all into people on social media that you don't know. Because humans will let you down. We will fail every time, okay? So, y'all just have a great day. Be blessed. I'm about to go take me some cold medicine and drink me some tea and relax for the rest of the day till it's time for me to go get my son. So, I will see you guys later. If y'all have not checked out my other video when we went to TJ Maxx and stuff, we had went to TJ Maxx and to Ross. Y'all check that out. That video is up on my other channel. I put it up today. And I will see you guys later. Love you all. Y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. Be safe. And always stay in y'all joy and peace. Like I tell y'all, nobody gave it to y'all, so nobody can take it from y'all. And we will see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Know what I got, know what I want. Boy, don't get me wrong. Sure, we're